So there's been a lot of discussions revolving around AEW and their deal with Warner Bros. Discovery, and this begs the question, how will AEW possibly format its programming and how will it be conveyed? As we all heard, AEW is launching a new TV programming brand named AEW Collision. Many sources have hinted that CM Punk would headline the upcoming program due to the unfortunate events that occurred at All Out Brawl Out. With that being said, it seems like the Elite will continue to appear on AEW Dynamite. But with the decline of AEW Rampage, there had to be a solution of filling the void of providing an alternative to WWE. As a result of the back-to-back programming between AEW Rampage and WWE SmackDown, it was clear enough that SmackDown was going to lead with the viewership. With 1 hour of television, AEW Rampage was negatively impacted. On the other hand, WWE SmackDown made up for it with the captivating content and an extra hour. This is a problem that requires a solution to make up for that loss. For anyone that didn't know, since AEW's inception, they taped untelevised matches before and after Dynamite's TV programming to showcase their developmental talent. In addition to booking indie talents wanting to get work, they would remix the dark matches into its own wrestling show on YouTube. The show was named AEW Dark and it would air on Tuesdays. Soon after, they launched another YouTube show named AEW Elevation, which aired on Mondays. According to WBD, AEW as a brand and company has the potential to grow big. Because when will you ever see a pro wrestling boom the way it is today? There is so much money to make in the industry. But with all that saturation, especially thanks to the internet, they must find a way to capitalize in the industry next to the conglomerate that is WWE. What they need to do is cut down the dead weight and look at the ones that pave the way to success for pro wrestling as a whole. Mahatma Gandhi once said, "Adaptability is not imitation. It means the power of resistance and assimilation." What this means is succeeding isn't imitation. It's a way to pick up any tips and capitalize to your advantage. As of now, we don't know the amount of stacks going into that investment or how lengthy it is, but what has been reported is that AEW Rampage will turn into what AEW Dark and Dark Elevation originally served, which is to showcase younger talent. As a result, AEW Dark and Dark Elevation will end their series on YouTube. This sums up that AEW Dynamite goes to the Elite and their crew, and AEW Collision goes to CM Punk and his comrades. While AEW will use Rampage as an enhancement talent show, it is important to note that all of AEW's programming will be exclusive to WBD, except that ROH will continue to do its own thing on Honor Club. So to translate this to a common WWE fan, AEW programming would most likely be conveyed the same way WWE formats its programming. As of now, WWE showcases its weekly television as follows: Raw, NXT, SmackDown, and Main Event. Raw is WWE's flagship show, SmackDown is their B show, NXT is their developmental show, and lastly, Main Event has showcased an enhancement show where superstars from NXT get experience performing in large crowds, or they feature stars that aren't frequently marketed on the main shows. I got a hypothesis. This is what's probably going to happen with the new deal. AEW Dynamite will be featured like WWE Raw. AEW Collision will be featured like WWE SmackDown. AEW Rampage will be featured like WWE Main Event. And this will likely be debatable, but ROH will be presented like NXT. The reason why is that technically, ROH is a predecessor of AEW. AEW was destined to evolve and progress into pro wrestling. In addition, ROH has its own dojo, which is something that TK should consider relaunching to grow his own talent. That would be a good use of all signed in-ring veterans. It would help organize the business model and its user resources. I'd like to end this with a point. Hustle inspires hustle.